Sup nerds, I'm Tom.
I'm Wes.
It is so hot in the studio. It is like 95 degrees in here.
Is it hot in here, Mrs. Bob? Why is it so hot in here?
So Paranormal Activities is it's really a social deduction.
You just said paranormal activities.
Oh, well. So Paranormal Detectives is a social deduction game where one player is a ghost of someone who was recently murdered, and everyone else is trying to figure out how, who, why, where, with what. That's it. We have 5 different things you need to find out about the murder, and you are going to be asking the ghost for information. Now, the ghost is limited on how they can communicate to you, and it's based on like cards in your hand that you can try to ask, like, spelled out on the Ouija board, shape it, like build a shape with the wire. You've got these little faders where you can like pick like what color, was he big, small, hot, cold, young, old. You'll know like where the wounds in the body were. Like there's a variety of things that you can ask in creative ways that they can tell you or try to answer your question.
Yeah, I think creative is a good word. Cryptic is also kind of another word because, again, you're supposed to be asking a ghost. We're supposed to be like at a table having a seance. Right? Ask the ghost, what can you tell us? And the ghost is really limited. Again, they can try and shape things out, but this information isn't going to be great.
Or like draw a picture with your finger on their back.
Yeah.
So like, I'm trying to like draw on his back.
I'm feeling something. Wait, the ghost is talking to me.
So there's also things that are more public and more private. Because like the thing drawn on your back, like everyone is based on like what you tell them, but there's all like if it's on the Ouija board, obviously everybody can see the letters and kind of try to figure it out together.
But even that's cryptic because you're not telling them the exact letters. You're pointing at a group of 3 and say one of these 3 letters is the first letter, one of these 3 letters is the second letter, and so on. So you have to still unscramble it a bit, and you do get tons and tons of scenarios, which is really good. And obviously, I don't want to read out too many of them for you, but again, it'll give you like a little story of what happened, and then on the bottom left, on the left side of the card, it will tell you the exact specific what the who, why, where, how, and weapon is. But also there are some more adult ones, but they are marked with like a little adult symbol or something, because we did play this with our nephew who is 10, and he really got it a lot. He played as the ghost, and he liked it. He was doing well, and I was able to pull out and grab one that didn't have the adult symbols and give it to him, and like he got it pretty easily.
Did a good job.
Does it say 12 plus? So yeah, that should say 10 plus, man. Come on.
It really is like, again, the creative, you get what you put into it. Like there are some people that I think are going to be turned off by the like, there's some where you have to like act it out. So if you don't like charades, if you do not want to get up in front of people, then you're definitely going to not enjoy being the ghost. There are some where you have to like, I hold the pen, but the ghost moves my hand to draw a picture.
Yeah.
Like, I could see some people just that, like, if you're kind of shy or don't like being in the spotlight, you may get really embarrassed by that. So just be aware.
This is more of a party game than you would think.
Yeah, definitely more of a party game.
Get drunk. I played it at a brewery, and that went over really well. It was a little loud for some of the stuff, but...
Yeah. It also, like, kind of play Family Feud rules where... If you get close enough, like, if it's like, oh, he was shot in the head or whatever, and you just say he was shot or what, like that kind of thing, like, you're close enough. Obviously, you get the gist of it. You didn't get the specifics.
I think you guessed the word was he was in a drug lab, and you just guessed lab, and I was like, yeah, you basically got it. But also one thing to note is the charades one, the pantomime thing. That was the one where it was like the easiest. I was like, wow, everything else is like really cryptic and hard to understand. But this one, like, you can really give them a lot of information. And then I look at the card, I'm like, oh, it says maximum 3 seconds for your. I was doing like that's the first act, and then this is what happened next.
Yeah, but again, really fun party game. My one negative should be fairly obvious, and that's for me the theming. Definitely has like occult themes. You've got tarot cards, you've got Ouija boards, you're trying to like summon the dead. So like, again, like you can get that off the box, but that is going to be a turnoff for some people. If you don't care and you like party games, go for it.
Yeah, I highly recommend this one. I like it a lot. It's pretty unique, again, that the cryptic nature of it leads to some really fun, silly times. Drink some beer. Link in the description box down below for you to get a copy. Also down there, Game Toppers. Also down there, subscribe and you'll never be bored. It is hot in here. We're done. Bam.